Hello, friend. It's time to restart. The question occurred to me, just what am I doing with what I believe? I mean, what does walking the Jesus path really look like to me? How can I know my feet are soundly and objectively on it, and that I'm not upon a subjective pathway morphed with God's truth and my own preferences? Well, Jesus shared an insight which helps me to better understand this question. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in the field, which a man found and hid again. And from joy over it, he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field." Now, it's no stretch to suggest the man portrayed there is you and I, while the treasure is God's revealed truth to men. I'd like you to notice three things. First, we find the man away from his own familiar field and patterns of routine. He has made himself available to experience discovery. So, we too must step away from our own daily priorities to look beyond our own agendas and predispositions, that we might be in the place where the treasure is. Secondly, once he finds the treasure, he hides it again, keeping it sacred. He doesn't haul it home. He doesn't taint it by hoarding or by pride of ownership, or treat it as a mark of privilege. And then lastly, he sells out. He's all in. He disposes all he has in order to get that field. His earthly ties and worldly goods are sacrificed for this treasure. He turns his back on his own life, his old value system, his ideas about material security, to be where he knows that the treasure is. So, what am I doing with what I believe? Do I make myself available for new discoveries in the Word of God? Do I try to make the treasure my own and tarnish it with selfish indulgence and personal preference? And lastly, am I all in? What will I do to live distinctively now that I know about this treasure? The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in the field, which a man found and hid again, and from the joy over it he goes and sells all he has and buys that field. That's my word of encouragement and challenge today from Restart Church. Thanks for tuning in, and may the Lord bless you as you go.